Good people, what's up? My name is Darryl Ford, and yes, this is Darryl Ford's Place. You might be asking yourself the question, what is Darryl Ford's Place? Well, thank you for asking. Darryl Ford's Place is a safe place for you and your family to be educated, motivated, inspired, and informed. We do it from week to week a little different, so you don't want to miss out on an episode of Darryl Ford's Place. And by the way, call a friend, call a neighbor, call an in-law, call an outlaw, and let them know Darryl Ford's Place is on the air. He's known all around the world for his artistry. Grammy Award winning, Stellar Award winning, music minister for 40 years, entertainer extraordinaire. I've known him for longer than 40 years. He's my friend. His name is Fred Hammond. We talked to him recently on Darryl Ford's Place. Check it out.
My health started turning around this time last year. I had some health. So right around March, April, all of my numbers went from the caution and unhealthy numbers to all healthy numbers. Everything was in the green, blood work, A1C, everything was working. So by the time COVID got to me, I think that's what helped me not be a statistic, because a lot of the friends that I lost, they were like me, having really critical pre-existing conditions. But the Lord turned it around for me, late in the midnight hour, and he turned it around. And so it helped me pull through, me and my family, because my whole family had it at the same time.
Wow.
Staff had it, the whole nine, but we all pulled through. It was rough for some, rough for others, but God was gracious still. Amen.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate your health and how you feeling right now?
Man, I'm probably a good 7, overall. That exercise, it needs to happen, but it's almost not an option. When you have a chance to get off from trying to pull something out of nothing and then do a pandemic, you're either going to get on the treadmill or you're going to go to bed. And, just at this age, I'll be honest with you, I choose bed. But if I could just push through that emotional thing and really just really get into some vigorous exercise and, man, really, really get it. But it's a lot that goes with that.
But, man, I'm telling you, you look good, you sound great, and I'm sure I echo the sentiments of the body of Christ when I say that it's just good to see you in the land of the living. It has not affected your chops, I trust.
There's an age issue where your throat starts to do something different that, when you're back in the day, Jesus, I love you. That now it's Jesus, I love you. You got to drop it about a whole step and a half.
Drop that.
I'm noticing that my vibrato is almost natural now. It's like, just that I'm getting that old folks vibrato. Just is automatically. I'm like, oh my God, what is that?
And I remember you talking about the Lord speaking to you about the fact that he had a collection of songs for you to transcribe, if you will. So is that what you attribute your style to, or at least a part of that?
Well, no, that's what I attribute the vision to, like what he wanted me to say. I attribute my style to my mom. Mildred was not, although she was a church person, she was a dedicated saint, and she was a choir director. My mother let our household listen to all forms of music, because back then, Darryl, music wasn't bad. It was love songs, you can hear love songs, baby, let's go. That one might have been a little risky, from Smokey, a little bit. But at some point, it did have some stuff in there. But I mean, just think about it. Growing up, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl,
Right.
my girl.
Right.
Temptations, even though the name was the Temptations, they had great songs, Psychedelic Shack. They had, Don't Let the Joneses Get You Down. Then her favorite artist was Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway.
Yeah.
Then the greatest artist of all time, that she let me get every single 45 that came out on this guy. His name was, first he was Little Stevie Wonder.
Right.
Then at 21, they made Donnie Simpson down at WJLB made an announcement. We can no longer call him Little Stevie Wonder. He is now a man, so he's just gonna go by Stevie Wonder.
Hi folks, Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with the Give Back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month.
I called to get dental, transportation, meals, and the Give Back benefit.
With this virus situation, I called to get everything I'm entitled to. I couldn't believe I was missing out on so many benefits.
With the uncertainty of the virus, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare Coverage Helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-451-0690. That's 1-800-451-0690 now.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-559-8924.
If you knew then what you know now, you do things differently. When it comes to your money, what you do today determines your financial future. At Timothy Roberts and Associates LLC, we're committed to sharing wealth management, financial stewardship, investment strategies, and everyday techniques in order to provide you with a strong financial future. Call us today for a free consultation at 1-800-390-6227. Timothy Roberts and Associates, your bright future is our main focus. 1-800-390-6227.
Airlines are under pressure right now, and they are practically giving away their unsold seats. This will all end soon, and right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats, so call right now.
And so Saturdays, while we were cleaning the house, and everybody in Mount Clemens at that time would open their doors up around 10 o'clock in the morning, and they'd be Pine Sol and everything out, and they would be playing records in their hi-fi, because it wasn't no, whatever, it was a hi-fi back then.
Right.
And they would just be blaring out these albums, these old school albums, Junior Walker and the All-Stars. And I have a catalog, I have a hard drive of old school music that my mother allowed me to listen to. When she brought them boys home, she said, look at these little boys. And I had a close and play. And I must have been 6. And she said, look at these little boys. And I saw the little single 45 with 5 dudes on the front. And there was one young dude looked like me. And I put it in and ding, 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 ding. And I was hooked on these guys called the Jackson 5.
Right.
Well, that's just what it was. She allowed me to listen to all forms of music, and I have a great appreciation for music as a whole, be it then moved into classical, whether it's country, whether it's rock, I have a large hard drive of music.
I remember.
And that's what I attribute now, being able to bring the style that I bring with all of the different changes and the stuff and the funk and the easy and the chill. That's Thank you.
Can I jump in and tell you one of my most fond remembrances of you singing? And it was not a quote unquote gospel song, but you were just walking around the house and you were singing, "Down in Jamaica they got
lots of pretty women. Steal your money and they break your heart."
Yeah.
On and on.
On and on.
Keep on crying.
Yeah.
Wear a smile and Feel like dying on and on and on and on. Stephen Bishop.
If there was a Mount Rushmore in gospel music, my feeling is that your image would be one of the ones up there. What do you say to the up and comings who may have it a little out of balance in terms of being the next big hit or the next big thing, and where do you see gospel music headed in the years to come?
Man, I always knew that probably the only reason I made it is not because of my gift or my ability. It was the heart that I had to tell people about the Lord. Simple. It's that, and then I had to figure out a way to do it. I knew I wasn't a great speaker at 12 years old. I wasn't that person. So when I found out I could sing, I said, well, maybe people will listen to me, but I really want to tell people about the Lord. That's been the whole goal. And I think he's still looking for that. I think at the end of the day, there's a lot of gifted people, gifted person that can sing you under a table, wake up, sing, and go to bed, just got all the control. People love to hear it, but they just don't, they're not where they should be.
Right.
It's usually, maybe that's a heart issue, your character, your gift will take you place that your character can't keep you.
Right.
And the reality is, I believe God is still looking for that person that says, no matter what, I just want to tell somebody, whether it's some Sunday school kids or, whatever, however the Lord puts his fingerprint on me, right. And I just think that could be, maybe that's missing, or, but God's still picking people. Short on. You look at Travis Green, look at Tasha Cobbs, look at right. Jonathan McReynolds, look at all these people. They're still coming up. He's still touching people, but he's looking for it. He's not just looking for riffs. He's looking for something. He's looking for a heart.
We've got some Facebook questions, and I've got Katina up front. I don't know if you can see her. What's up, Katina? You all right?
Yes, I'm good.
And you've got a question for Fred. What's up?
Yes, Mr. Hammond, I have a question for you. The Inner Court is one of my favorite albums of all time. And I just wanted to know what that recording process was like. What was the writing process? What it was like to record such an epic album. Is still impacting my life today. My children, my husband love it. We still listen to it. So, what was that like?
That was a departure from an old era into a new era. I left the coolest group in the world that I put together, which was Commission. I didn't want to leave, but circumstances allowed me, that God said, I want you to go away. And I gave everybody everything. And what I'm going to do. And I heard him say, start a choir. And he didn't give me no more information. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with no choir. I don't have a clue. And for 6 months or so, I did an audition, and we would rehearse once every week. And I had the same 40 people that would come every week. They weren't great singers. I had about 4 or 5 really good singers, and the other ones were just marginal or just somebody who just wanted to learn how to do something. And I was discouraged for a while, but I just kept meeting and, kept doing it. And we sang one song. We sang one song that I can remember. I didn't know how to teach one song. I didn't know choir music. I didn't, it was the reason why we sang. And we sang it for months and rehearsal. And I figured, man, these people gonna leave. I don't know what I'm doing. And the night that I was finally going to tell them I'm disbanding the choir because I just don't know what I'm doing and I don't hear it from God. I walked into the church, Great Faith Ministries, we were rehearsing, And I walked down front to tell people that this was the end. And it was 40, it seemed like it was like 45 people in there had been praying for me. And I was discouraged and despair. And I walked down to the front to tell them, you know, it's over. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm not hearing anything. And I was like in tears, and they were like, you know, every time I say something, they'd be like, no, Elder, you don't do it. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, all that churchy stuff. Yeah, okay, good, we good. And they're like, no, we believe you, whatever you need. And then the Lord brought to my mind, I left a group that said they didn't believe. And I went to a group of 40 people who didn't have the skill, said they did believe. And as I'm telling them we're over, the Lord began to speak a word to me and said, you know, I came tonight to say it's over. But the Lord just dropped in my spirit that we're going to do these songs. And he brought back that vault that I was talking about, that vault that he was starting to open up. He literally opened up the vault that day. And he told me what to say. I said, we're going to be the head, not the tail. We're going to be above and not beneath. We're about to do songs that he's about to give us more songs than we can handle. It's a sound coming from this part of the world and this part of the universe that nobody's ever heard. Man, by the time I finished speaking that word into people, man, they would run around the church and everybody was all shouting and this, that, and the other. We went home and opened up my little studio. I had a little studio. It wasn't as good as this one. And we were throwing mics over the walls. We had cheap microphones. I had cheap recording equipment. And we were throwing mics over the wall. We didn't have no glass. We could see people in the other room. They were in a garage. And we were just sitting there. But I had a crew of dedicated people, musicians, Noel Hall, Tommy Walker. We had, Terrence, my bass player, Terrence, and Dave Ivey, and Pam Kenyon. And man, they would come, they weren't getting a dime. And they would come every day. I was like, how are y'all making money? How are y'all being able to do it? Because they were young. And they would come, and then the Lord just started dropping songs. Before I could finish one song, he dropped another. I'm writing Old Zion. And I'm working on the drum machine, and the sample keeps moving to boom. And I just like, glory to glory to glory to glory to. And one song would stop and another one would start and then more songs would just come in. And we just developed a sound based on worship, based on praise and worship, based on a revelation that God is bigger than our problems. And from that day on, I took an average group of people that believed, and we turned the whole world around in that little garage. So that was the recording process. And from there, we just honed the skill. The next album got better. Spirit of David, you can hear it sonically getting better. By the time we got to that Monster Pages of Life, it was over. We were recording on the road. Wow. We were recording in a tour bus. I had bought all our equipment, and we would be on the tour bus. We was on tour with Kirk Franklin and Yolanda Adams, a tour of life. And we would set up hotel rooms and just set up, because we'd be there for 2-3 days, set up whole rigs, and we just writing. That whole album was written on the road.
Hi folks, Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with the Give Back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month.
I called to get dental, transportation, meals, and the Give Back benefit.
With this virus situation, I called to get everything I'm entitled to. I couldn't believe I was missing out on so many benefits.
With the uncertainty of the virus, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare coverage helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-451-0690. That's 1-800-451-0690 now.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-559-8924.
Airlines are under pressure right now, and they are practically giving away their unsold seats. This will all end soon, and right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats, so call right now.
If you knew then what you know now, you do things differently. When it comes to your money, what you do today determines your financial future. At Timothy Roberts & Associates LLC, we're committed to sharing wealth management, financial stewardship, investment strategies, and everyday techniques in order to provide you with a strong financial future. Call us today for a free consultation at 1-800-390-6227. Timothy Roberts & Associates, your bright future is our main focus. 1-800-390-6227.
Seats. This will all end soon, and right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats, so call right now.
Well, listen, tell us what's up and coming and how we can get in contact with you for everything that's going on, face-to-face, Fred Hammond, everything that you're doing. What's happening?
Right now, we're shut down and we don't tour, but that doesn't stop us from creating. So right now I've created this virtual play. And we have a brand new episode coming up. It's called, the name of the show is like a monthly sitcom. The name of the show is called Surviving Williams. Okay, that's the name of our family. It's a family. I'm one of like 8 brothers and 3 sisters. Big old time family like the Greens in Detroit. The Greens.
Oh yeah,
one of the large families back in the day.
39 of them. It was 39.
And we were older. We're older now, and we're just dealing with life. We're dealing with all sorts of things. It's called Surviving Williams. If you know anything about social media, Rolanda Rochelle, who was Road Girl, who was real famous on Country Wayne, she plays my wife in the film, and I'm shooting it right here in my warehouse. And this next episode deals with COVID. My character catches COVID and is fighting for his life. And now I was able to research how I felt about it, but how people that didn't make it and their families felt about it. So we put this thing together to bring awareness to people that this thing is real and it affects everybody. That you see what it feels like for people to go through this.
Right.
It has funny moments. It's a comedy, but this one is a little bit more. This is us. I'm laying in a hospital fighting for my life, trying to figure it all out.
Right.
And maybe this is a way for me to get out, and I don't have to act no more. I can just go, just go ahead. Hey, he's out of here. Then I can just stay behind the camera. We'll figure it out. But it's a virtual play. It's a virtual play. And it'll be out on March the 6th. Darryl, I will send you the link to it. We don't have a link made up for it yet, but it is a ticketed event. And I think you'll love it. It's shot, like a play.
Can't wait to see
it. It's heartfelt. It has moments of just how a family goes through the confusion. I'm trying to get its will and testament straight, how to get the insurances straight, and how to get the life insurance, and sitting down while a person is still alive, talking about burial, the pain of that. But, where's God in it? And we have to be sensitive to it because a lot of people didn't make it and a lot of people did. So you got to check it out. But it's a lot of music in this one. Oh my God.
We love you, man. Take care.
Bless you, bro.
There was a blind man on the roadside, and he heard a commotion. It was Jesus passing by with a crowd, and it stirred his emotion. And he'd been displaced his whole life, yeah. Should even try hard. Don't bother me. That's what they say. Nothing to offer. Stay in your place. Right then he knew. He had to choose. He had nothing to lose. Can you help us sing? Can you help us sing? Jesus, Jesus, I need you. I need you. Please don't pass me by. Don't pass me by, Jesus. Jesus, I need you. Tell you I need you in my life. I need you in my life, yeah. I'm not much different from that man. This is the honest truth, yeah. Could this simple one live this messed up life? Could I ever say? People and things clutter my mind. Should I even try hard? Don't bother Jesus. That's what they say.